What's going on here? Oh, there we go. That was weird. I had a little buffering issue. But okay, we seem like we're ready to go here. I don't know if you guys... I don't know if it just popped up for you guys now or if you guys were listening the past 2 minutes or not. But we're ready to go here for round number 1. Got a couple things to take care of real quick before we actually get started. What's going on, Will? So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the half of the case that I got on the table here, and we're going to figure out which boxes are going to be used for which round. So what we'll do is, since we're starting off with rounds 1, 2, and 3 of the PYT Random Team Hybrid, when we do the random, number 1 will be for round 1 of that, number 2 will be for round 2 of that, number 3 will be for round 3 of that, and then boxes 4 and 5 will be for the random team break. That will be coming up at the end of the Random Team PYT Hybrids. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. So let me switch over to the internet view. So let me start the recording. I'll explain that one more time. All right, guys. It's time. It's Prizm Football Release Day. It's been a little while since I've been able to do a break on Release Day, so I'm kind of happy for this. We're doing at least 5 boxes tonight. So the first thing that we got to do is figure out which box we're using for which round. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to randomize the numbers 1 through 6. The number 1 will be for round 1 of the PYT Random Hybrid. Box 2 will be for round 2 of that. The number 3 will be for round 3 of that. And then the numbers 4 and 5 will be for the 2-box break of Random Team. So let's go ahead and get started and get that taken care of so we can get into the fun stuff. So here we go 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Get my marker here. My Sharpay. So this is box 4. I'm not going to write on box 6. 3. I'm not writing on 6. 1, 5, and 2. Okay. All right. Mike, Steve, Troy, what's going on, everybody? Troy, still got this sweet Kyle Lowry on hand. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. But you see I wrote here in order. We start at the left and go down. So this box here, number 1, will be for round 1, 2 for round 2, 3 for round 3, and then these 2 here will be for the random team. So let's get all this set up. I'm going to move these guys just over here for the time being, get them out of the way. And if you guys are interested, if we wind up having some good breaks or whatever, if you guys are feeling frisky, we can do more on the fly if you guys want. I did have a full case, so I've got 7 more boxes available of this stuff if we want to do anything when these breaks are done. There's also 3 spots left right now, unless someone has taken them in the thread for the random team break. So let me get set up here for some IG Live. Yeah. There we go. Just get our title up in here. All right, we are live there. We're good here. All right, guys, so team list is on the board right now for round 1 of PYT Hybrid. I'm not going to go through it, but you guys can see it. What's up, Instagram folks? Everything from this break will ship. Good luck. It's the first of 4 breaks coming at you right now. So for our first box, we'll go through at least the first couple packs a little bit slower. Go ahead and just slide the packs off to the side so they don't mess with the autofocus. We'll go through the packs one by one here. 9 numbered Prizms and a couple of autographs. All right. You got Tucker, Singletary, Ingram, Miller, Cox, Montana, Traquan Smith, Aaron, Christian Kirk, and our first numbered one. It's going to be Jack Doyle, orange for the Colts. It's 238 of 249 on the Doyle. Neville Gallimore for the Cowboys, and Isaiah Coulter for the Texans. So there's going to be a lot of rookies in here that I have never heard of in my life. Prizm has kind of become the new, make sure we get all the rookies in here if we can. Because Prizm, along with Contenders, are the 2 flagships, the main flagships. That they don't want to miss having those guys in those products. Snakeskin? Nope, it's not. So yeah, be ready for some guys that we haven't seen in earlier products. Hooper, Waller, Montgomery, Melvin Ingram, Jonnu Smith, Harrison Smith, Zerloin, Bridgewater, and a silver of Anthony Harris for the Vikings. So that's an interesting one. Anthony Harris. Never even seen an Anthony Harris card before. Decent player, though. And green scope, Debo Samuel. 67 of 75 in the Samuel for the Greek. Rookies are Colin Johnson and Zach Moss. So some rookies I recognize there. First pack, not so much. Second pack, much better. Campbell, Tate, Haskins, Lockett, Cook, Goff, and Brooking. Keshawn Vaughn, Emergent, and a purple. Not too bad. Mr. Quidgibo, Mike, you watching? Cam Akers. 9 of 125, purple rookie. So our first rookie. 400 cards in the Prizm set this year. So big checklist. CeeDee Lamb, nice one for the Cowboys. Darren, and Anthony Gordon for the Seahawks. Ooh, I think we got a snakeskin. We do. We got a snakeskin. So snakeskins are the tiger stripe, whatever installation of the rare random animal pattern Prizm that is for this year's product. So we got one. We got one. Let's see if it's a big one. Andrews, Johnson, Jones, Chubb, Johnson, Juszczyk, Cook, Adams, and not the biggest one, but it went to the big team. Joe Mixon for the Bungles. So those are unnumbered super short prints. Oh, and I like this. Mr. TD himself, Jeremy Chin. 2 touchdowns in 10 seconds. Last week, 134 of 149. Guy's actually having a great rookie season. He might win D-Rookie of the Year. Who knows? Xavier McKinney for the Giants. And there's our first Joe Burrow. And it looks pretty well centered. So that's nice. Pretty well centered. Dead centered almost. A little tiny bit off top to bottom maybe. Tiny bit. So, Bengals, nice pack. Wow. Oh, imagine the Burrow was the snakeskin. Why? Why? Do we have a black Prizm? Do we have a black? Do we? Could it be? It could just be an insert. I think it's probably just going to be an insert. Bummer. Jack, Jacobs, Trubisky, Taylor, Fitz, Barr, Ramsey, Curtis Samuel, and yeah. That's such a fake out. Well, at least we got it out of the way and we know it's going to happen. Every time we see a fireworks card. Deshaun Watson for Darren, and a blue wave of KJ Wright. Seahawks, that is 119 of 199. Derek Brown and Isaiah Simmons, 2 first-round defensive picks. Top picks, actually. I think Simmons went like 13 to the Cardinals, and Brown was in the top like 7 or 8 for the Panthers. So nothing going on here. Maybe an auto. Mayfield, Balaj, Henry, Shepard, Bailey, Eckler, White, Rudolph, Higbee, and lockdown, Jalen Ramsey. So just an insert. Duvernay and Ben DiNucci. Richmond, or no, he went to JMU, not Richmond. He's JMU. James Madison for the Cowboys. What are DiNucci Prizms selling for out the gate? They $10? Maybe, maybe not. Newton, Jarwin, Dawkins, Williams, Jordan, Lazard, Murray, Culpepper. Fireworks of Darius Leonard and a camo prism of Jonathan Allen for the Washington football teams. 6 of 25 on the Allen. Local kid here from Northern Virginia, James Prochet. And our first Tua for the Finns. Noah. Joe, that is yours. So also pretty well centered, a little bit off left to right. A little tiny bit. But still no autos. 5 packs to go, but we did hit a snakeskin and a very nice Jonathan Allen in that last pack. See if we can get a Herbert and hit the trifecta of rookie quarterbacks. Thomas, Hicks, Gallup, Butler, Lawrence, Kittle, Thomas, Chris Carson, and silver, Keelan Doss for the Raiders. One of those guys that annoys the hell out of you in fantasy. When you have anyone else on the team and you're like, oh, great, Keelan Doss, thanks, great. Way to score that touchdown, buddy. Chris Godwin, Ruby Wave, Bucks, 97 of 149. Darrington Evans and Jake Luton. Actually started a couple games for the Jaguars. So it turns out I checked, and I don't think James Robinson made it into the checklist. I checked eBay, I didn't see any of his cards, so that's a bummer. But they could have been a sneaky good team with Luton, a starting quarterback. At least he started some games, plus Robinson and Laviska Shenault, but no Robinson, which is kind of a bummer because he might win Rookie of the Year. Actually, he's going to win it. He should, bearing some kind of miracle. But Ngakoue, Kelsey, Peterson, Crosby, Godwin, Preston Smith, DJ Moore, Jerry Rice, A.J. Brown Hype, and Sam Hubbard. I mean, they might give it to Herbert, actually. I don't know if he's played enough games. It'll be a tough call. This guy's good, though. Sam Hubbard, 61 of 175. Guy gets sacks. Gabriel Davis and Josh Uche. Never heard of him. Josh Uche. That's a new one for me. Who do you guys think is going to win Rookie of the Year offensively? Assuming no more injuries. Do you think Herbert can overtake Robinson? Or do you think maybe he already has? All right. Beckham, Howard, Fuller, Simmons, Graham, Carr, Davis, Jones, Hopkins, and our first auto is Neville Gallimore. Saw him earlier for the Cowboys. I think he was the first rookie we saw in this break. He's also the first rookie auto. The Canadian, who dunked in the 7th grade. Fun fact. For Darren. Chase Claypool. That's a nice one for our Steelers. Mike. And there's Shenault, as I mentioned earlier. Laviska. Hayward, Miller, Gates, Byard, Kendricks, Bruce, McCaffrey, Russell Wilson. I don't like the black borders. Not a fan on these inserts. I always think we're getting blacks, and then we just get base inserts of A.J. Brown. David Montgomery, Blue Wave, 166 of 199. Very nice T. Higgins. And Yetur Gross Matos. Remember him from Leaf Draft. Haven't seen him since. I'm sure he's been in a couple products, but do you think it's Herbert? I don't know. I don't know if he played enough games. What did he play? He missed, 3? Started week 3 for 4. Crowder, Max, Slayton, Watkins, McLaurin, Farrell, Jackson, Reynolds, Vic, and our second auto. It's Justin Herbert colored, imagine. Oh my goodness. I was just kidding. Ha! Ha! Mike, did you say something about that Herbert guy? Well, that'll do. Break's over. Herbie Herbs. I'm not going to call him that ever again. I promise. That was weird. Benjamin and Patrick Queen. Well, let's go get a mag. Let's get ourselves a mag. Where did I hide my mags? Ah. Yeah, it's pretty good. James Robinson's got some pretty crazy stats, like when it comes to offensive touches and like team yardage and stuff like that. It's pretty wild. So I wouldn't be surprised if he won it, but I now that I think about it, it probably is Herbert. Probably this guy. Boom. That's a good way to start off Prizm. All right, it's going to take me a second here to update the team list for round number 2. So bear with me. Great hit, Mike. Great hit. List, okay. We'll just leave this guy. Where's box 2? Here you go. You guys can look at this. In the meantime. All right, let's get box 2 set up here. Almost done. Okay, that is it for round 2. Oh, it was week 2? Yeah, maybe it was week 2. I think it was 2 or 3 when Tyrod Taylor got hurt. For some reason, it feels like it wasn't that long ago, and I feel like the NFL season's already. I think my mind is just kind of playing like tricks on me a little bit because week 2 wasn't really that long ago, but we're only in week. What is it? This is week 13. But I feel like the NFL season's over already, which I feel like it's basically already the playoffs. I don't know why, but yeah, I think I'm just kind of playing mental gymnastics with myself. Whatever. Yeah, it was definitely week 2 when Tyrod got stabbed. Maybe week 3. But here we go with box number 2. We'll go a little bit faster with these guys now that we kind of see how it works. So I'm not going to read off all the vets, but I'll just flip through them real quick for you guys. Tua Emergent, Blue Ice, Mike Williams to 99, 93 of 99. There he is again. Well, good news, guys. We might have the same run of rookies because first pack, last box was the exact same guy. So if you have Tua or Burrow, I'd be high-fiving yourself right now. Self 5. Blake Jarwin, orange. 244 of 249. Had those guys in the last box as well. Benjamin and Queen. They were the last pack in our last box. Tannehill Brilliance, and a nice McCaffrey Blue Wave. 170 of 199 on McCaffrey. Higgins and Gross Matos. Had both of those guys. Looks like we're doing it. We're running it back. Same rookies as the last box. That just means another Herbert auto, right? Obviously. There's a Russell Wilson base. Another Cam Akers parallel. Quidge, you got to be happy, brother. Ram spot doing well. And a nice one for the Jets. Denzel Mims actually showed some flashes in what is a god-awful offense. 23 of 149 for Troy. Claypool and LaVisca. Again, both of those. Jonathan Ogden, green scoop. 20 of 75 for the Ravens for Will. A little Hall of Famer action. Uchi and Davis, again, guys that we had. So looks like we're going to go ahead and hit all the exact same rookies we hit in the last box. We got another pack here with the same rookies. I saw Luton on the back. So it's going to be CeeDee Lamb in front of him, I believe. Nice auto, though. Jalen Reagor. Silver for the Eagles. Not as good as the Herbert from the last box, but I will take that. Reagor. Very nice for Matt. And it was Darrington Evans in front of Luton. I thought it was Lamb in front of Luton last time. But I'm sure I'm sure it was Evans. I'm just misremembering. Second half. Unstoppable of Tremaine Edmonds and a Geno Atkins. Orange. Little jersey match. 143 or 173 to 249. Prochet and Tua. So this Tua is a little bit off center both ways, top to bottom and left to right. But still a nice hit for you, Quidge. Mr. Styles. Oh, it's been hard being a Jets fan for a very long time. I feel bad for my buddies. I'm a Mets fan, so at least I got half of it right. I got the Giants part right. I got the Rangers right instead of the Devils, I think. And I obviously got basketball right because I avoided the Knicks and the Nets and went Toronto. So interesting. So here's a name I've never, ever even seen on a football card, on a trivia list, nowhere. Brian Sipe. Sensational signatures. Blue Ice, 16 of 25. I have to look this up because I've never, ever in my life heard of this person. And that's rare. That's tough. That's real tough. Darren, that is yours, and we're going to do a little Google after this. Chin and... okay, a little bit different. We got parallels of both of these last time. Chin and Herbert, numbered cards. Well, the Herbert was an auto. This time we have the base. Didn't get base of them last time, but so that's the first rookie pack that's been different so far. So maybe we moved on from that run into the next run. Debo, hype, and Austin Eckler, Blue Wave, 22 of 199. Looks like we have, because it's Henderson and Logan Wilson, so rookies we did not see last time. So looks like we're moving on to some new guys finally here. There's a nice one. Second year silver, Kyler. A little bit off center as well. A little bit both ways. Tiny bit. But still a very nice card, Troy. And Mr. Dick came out. Chris Jones. 97 of 175. Devin Asiasi. And Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma. Just before Test the Bird. I can remember like a lot of Browns quarterbacks because that's actually one of the games that we did, or one of the sporkles that we do is name all the Browns starting quarterbacks from Tim Couch forward. There's like 32 of them. It's a lot. It's embarrassing, and I've never heard of that guy. So I knew he was obviously before that, but never once have I crossed paths with Mr. Sipe, which is kind of strange. Like I said, I do a lot of sports. Go hard or go home, Dalvin And there's a nice one for the Broncos. Hamler might be their best offensive weapon with Cortland Sutton out. 111 of 125. Mims and AJ Epinesa. Blech. Name the last good Ohio State quarterback. Good in what terms? Define good for me, and I'll see if I can guess. Bush, McGinnis, Haskins, Kerryon Johnson, blah, 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 blah. Lockdown, Demario Davis. Igbinije for the Dolphins, and Christian Fulton. It's going to do it for round 2. So, not as good as round 1, but I mean, I don't think anything's going to be as good as round 1 unless we had a numbered Herbert auto. Or something crazy. So, all right. For round number 3 here, we're going to go ahead and we got to do the random. That's box 6. Wrong box. Here's box 3. For the time being, we'll look at the Justin Herbert auto again from box 1 while I do the random here for round number 3. NFL good Ohio State quarterback. Troy Smith. Obviously, so good. Okay. All right, let's get you guys in here in order that you guys took spots. I know Will took the first ones. Will, Chiefs, Packers, okay. Quidge, Troy. LB. May. And I believe Steve, you were the savior, right? You were the closer here. Seahawks, Bucks. All right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. All right, so we should have 24 names here. After the first random, if there's not 24 names, we'll go back and fix it, but it should be correct. 7 times, and then I'll match you guys up. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. All right, 24 names. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Go ahead and pop this into the thread. Switch you guys back on over, and I will update the chosen teams here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's going to do it. There it is, round 3. I'll update the OP with all that stuff after the break, but... Oh, I like that, Will. Art Schlichter, great name, great pull. Watch the documentary on that guy. It's unbelievable. Get protected at PSA. It's funny. Look at this. I don't know if you guys saw. I was farting around last night. I was tired. I actually posted my my Pokemon collection on the forums. Being a show off. I just had to finish scanning. And so I was done, so I felt like I needed to do something to validate my work. It's like halfway down. There's a lot of scrolling there, but yeah, Mike, that's when I was running the store. I mean, it wasn't like it is now, but Pokemon, it was just every single day I felt like I was repricing stuff. Literally every day. So pretty wild. But, all right, we are ready to do round 3 here. But Will, you got to join. I put a Pokemon break up. We've only got a couple spots left. You got to jump in that, brother. I got them back here on my shelf. This is my shelf of fun stuff. I've got a whole bunch of random stuff back there, but all right. Good luck, guys. Round number 3 of the PYT hybrid, and then we'll move on to the random team. Again, I'm not going to read off the vet base, but good luck, everyone. Steve, looks like you got the Bengals. Will, you landed the Chargers, and Troyer landed the Dolphins, the lock team from the random. So good luck, guys. I'll point out any big name base like Twom Brady, Twommy Tough Nuts. And starting off with our auto right out the gate, Jalen Johnson, Bears, Ruby Wave, 33 of 149, unfamiliar with Jalen Johnson. 2020 second rounder. I don't watch a lot of the Bears, though. They're not an entertaining team. AJ Terrell and Jawan Jennings, another name I've never seen before in my life. Pokemon's actually pretty easy to learn. It's not really as hard as you would think. The hardest part about it is understanding condition, because people it gets described differently than sports cards. Cards are like near mint, gem mint, whatever. That's not usually how gaming cards are described. Fireworks of Josh Jacobs and Tyrell Williams, green and yellow to 175. It's a 114 of 175. Josiah DeGuerra and Keshawn Vaughn. I mean, that's not a bad thing to. That's not a bad, a bad punishment. You lose something, you have to learn how to make money on the best thing in the entire hobby right now. Tyrod Taylor Silver, Derrick Henry Light Blue Wave, 86 of 199. Van Jefferson rookie and Nate Stanley. But yeah, so the Pokemon cards they get described as LP, MP, HP, damage, or near mint. There's nothing above near mint, but near mint is not near mint like the way we use for cards. So that's kind of the toughest part, is deciphering through that stuff. And a lot of people have no idea, especially when it comes to the older stuff, what it is that they're saying. Like, it looks great, it's brand new. I can't even tell you how many phone calls I got like that. They're in great shape, and they come in and it looks like someone dropped them in a puddle, stepped on them, threw them out of an airplane. So Aaron Donald, Unstoppable, and there's a nice one for Jay May. Mr. Maynard, you got your boy Strahan, 17 of 249. DeAndre Swift and Albert Oguwugubadanam. I can never. He's like the one name this year. Can't say. I just crushed Noah Igbanije. I cannot do Albert Oguwubugenakam. Just can't do it. My mouth just doesn't work that way. Watt, Darnold, Landry, Strahan. There's a Mahomes. So it turns out I am saying the veteran base. Purple Power Prisms. Giants colored. It's the Bills. Epinesa. 41 of 49. Steve. Brian Edwards and Julian Blackman. Kyler. Blue Ice. Dirk Kerr. Very nice. 49 of 99. Zach Bowen and Michael Warren. These are the names that I was worried about. Saying literally guys I've never heard of over and over again. So that's the only downside of Prizm, a 400-card checklist. All Out, Michael Thomas, Darrell Taylor, and Marlon Davidson. What's up, guys on IG? See you. Shaquille Barrett's first Prizm. It's like actually is like one of his first cards ever. J.K. Dobbins Emergent and a Josh Norman Blue Wave, 141 of 199 for the Bills. Just one thing to note: always goes to the team name on the card, not the jersey. So team name it is. Kmet and our first Jordan Love. So first Jordan Love of the break in any capacity. That is, I believe, Will's. Yep. Kalen Ballage, silver for the Finns. And James Conner, orange, 241 to 249. T. John and T. Lou. So yeah, we haven't gotten an auto yet, have we? Oh, we got one in the first pack. Jalen Johnson. Or Jawan Johnson, I can't even remember. McCaffrey, Fireworks, and another Steeler. Green Scope to 75. Juju, 58 of 75. So 2 Steelers hits for the Quidge. Trayvon Diggs and Okuda, worst cornerback in all of football, according to Pro Football Focus. What's up, John? I saw you pop in on the gram. Can't really monitor it too much. So if you said something, I apologize. Didn't see it. But all is well here. There's our second auto. So it's kind of weird with the auto. Some are facing forward, some are backwards. But Brian Edwards for the Raiders. Second round pick from South Carolina. Supposed to do big things in fantasy until I drafted him, and then he stunk. But still young. He was hurt for a little bit too. So Brian Edwards. Michael Ojemudia and Lynn Bowden. So Lynn Bowden is on the Raiders there, even though he's on different teams and products that came out before this. I think he was signed by the Dolphins after the Raiders cut him for an off-the-field incident, but he goes to the Raiders for this break. There's a decent one. Mahomes, go hard or go Mahomes. Oh man, I'm the worst. Evan Ingram purple. 32 of 125. Back of this is like kind of jacked up. I don't know if you guys can tell. See how like cloudy it looks? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very odd. But first Jacob Eason and Jordan Brooks is going to do it for round number Trey. All right, so give me a second here. Let me see what's going on. If we have any of those final 3 spots taken yet from the random team. Let's go take a look. Well, I see Will said something. Will done said something. What it is? Oh, Will just... Okay, done. Boom. All right. So, Mike, you got 1. Will, you got 2. So let me update that, and then we'll run the random. So if you guys... I'll check on the payments after. All right, so the first one of you guys... Actually, you know what? I got it. Mike posted first, so he gets my birthday. Let's see how that works out. And Will, I'm just going to move you over to the 4 spot. Boom. All right. There's these 2 guys coming at you here. Okay, we we got Will, I got Mike, I got J May, I got J May. Cool. All right, so everyone that said that they paid is paid. Fun stuff. Had it open already. Saves me some time. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over here, and we'll do the random. All right, guys. Random time. Good luck 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There it is. Kabam! That. And one more thing. Okay. Make sure I'm in the right break here. All right. So I will go ahead and update the OP with the official team list, but it's on your screen. Oh, no, it's not on your screen yet because I miscopied it. Unless someone changed their username to their 32 items in your list. There we go. Much better, much better. Okay. Okay. Well, I thought I did good at first for you, Mike. Screwed you over. Again, I thought I was doing you a solid by giving you my birthday, 14. I was like, oh yeah, you'll get the Eagles. And spot 30 was one of the ones that was open, and Will drilled the Bengals with it. I stink. I tried. Will's back. He's got me on mind control. He like literally Jedi mind tricked me to doing what he wanted to get the Bengals. It's really unfortunate. When it comes to Prizm, I don't know. It's all about Will. All right, let's start off here with box number 4. Good luck, guys. 2 boxes here. Oh, don't worry about it, Mike. It's okay. I know who you are. Makes it easy, especially when your name is your username. So. What was the other team that you wound up with? The Saints. All right, so the final 3 teams were Saints, Eagles, Bengals. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I like the attitude. And hey, like I said, the Eagles are a hell of a consolation prize. All right, guys, good luck. Again, all cards will ship from this break unless you don't want your if you don't want your crummy veteran base, like if you don't want your Mike Gesicki's and stuff like that, just let me know. I won't ship them to you. Cortland Sutton hype, and starting off with the Jermichael Hasty, like that. Orange for Troy, 27 of 249, possible jersey number. He is a running back. Marlon Davidson and Cole Kmet for the Bears. Someone look up Jermichael Hasty's jersey number. I feel like he's in the 30s. I feel like he's 32. I might be making that up completely. The other Josh Allen. Silver for the Saints. Well, there you go, Will. You win. Marshawn Lattimore Silver from spot 6. And how about Joe Burrow, light blue wave, 64 of 199 from spot number 30. He's back. Will the Vulture's back. Taylor and Taylor. Wow. Hilton, Boykin, Suttons, Renfro, Smith, Moore, Rice, and Davis. Fireworks of Wagner. And a Joey Bosa green and yellow to 175. 77 of 175. Grant Delpit and Damon Arnett. Look at that, Will. Boom. When in doubt, close it out, you know? That's pretty good, too. Quidge. Silver CeeDee Lamb. Terrible autograph, but good card. Good box. CeeDee Lamb, silver auto. For the Quidge. Bradley Anai? An A? That's one of those that can just go any way you want. A-N-A-E. Just go with what you feel. And Anthony McFarland Jr. Good box. Josh Allen, Mahomes, Kyler Murray. It's a good pack. Eason Emergent, and an Emmitt Smith Purple. It's a good box here. 90 of 125 on the Smith. So Cowboys continue to do work. Antoine Winfield and J.K. Dobbins. Might have another auto here. Or it could just be a true silver. Auto. Anthony Gordon. I heard that Russell Wilson guy's not that good. And, you know, they have a very talented, promising blue chipper nipping away at his heels named Anthony Gordon from Washington State University. I knew that. I didn't have to look at the card because he's very popular. Darren. Jalen Johnson and A.J. Dillon. A little Cole Beasley action. I like him. Fun player to watch. 117 of 149 for the Bills. Quidge. Xavier McKinney and a Burrow base. Look at that. I can already tell you this one not going to PSA off center. Left to right. It'll get a 9 probably. But you can still send it. Who cares, right? It's not like Burrow's playing right now. By the time you get it back, just in time for the start of 2021. Leonard, Unstoppable. Well, that's weird. Okay. This one is 118. What was the serial number? I think it was 114. 117. Okay. Well, that was a goof up. It looks like Derek Brown and Isaiah Simmons. We got in back-to-back packs, back-to-back serial numbered copies of the Cole Beasley Red Prizm. Why couldn't that have been the Burrow Blue? Tom Brady. All-out Mike Evans, Duvernay, and another Ben DiNucci. So Cowboys spot still doing well. The DiNucci, the CeeDee Lamb auto, and the Emmitt Smith Perps. Bengals, more cards for you. Will, AJ Green to 175, 72 of 175. Ross Blacklock and Clavon Chason. How many bad things have you said about me that it takes that good of a card for you to take them back? Man, that hurts. Rashaan Evans, silver. Anthony Barr, orange. 211 of 249. Cam Akers and Michael Pittman. It's funny because there's actually a really good customer store of the store. Well, there was a couple who... I mean, I always helped them, especially with grading submissions before grading was a huge thing. But they would always get so annoyed at me because they would bring cards, like 20 cards, and I would be like, yeah, gold. Woohoo! But there'd only be like 2 or 3 that were good for grading. Like, I hate you. You always give me bad news. I was like, oh, you're kind of right. All right. DJ Dallas and Jared Pinkney rookies. I moved them up from the back so we can spoil the gold or do the gold at the as the last card here. Brilliance of Tyler Lockett. Is it upside down or not? It is upside down. Okay. It's made by Panini. That's good news. Uh-oh. Is that Eagles colors maybe? Did I maybe not screw you over, Mike? Jalen Hurts one time? It's like a greenish blue, so it's going to be like Eagles, Jets, Jaguars, probably. I'm going to Band-Aid it. 1, 2, yeah. Or Dolphins. Oh, that is a dark green for the Dolphins. But Xavier Howard, I think he's still the highest paid second. Actually, probably not. It's 4 of 10 because Jalen Ramsey, I think, got a higher deal now. But Sets, Tony, if you're out there, brother, this is coming to you. 4 of 10 on the Howard. That is a dark shade of green up top there for the Dolphins. I feel like the Dolphins should be a lighter green than that, but who am I to say? I'm gonna move this out of the way before we move on to what's marked as box 5. So the second box here for our 2-box break. And if anyone is interested in doing anything live here at the end, you just let me know. We can do a random division. We can do another PYT hybrid. We can do a draft, whatever you guys want. It'll roughly be the same price. It'll be the same price. It roughly comes out to about $70 a team. So whatever format you guys want, that's going to be the pricing. All right. Oh, Taysom Hill. It's his first Prizm, I believe. DJ Moore hype. And Keelan Doss. There's that man again. Orange, 236 of 249. Julian Okwara and Donovan Peoples-Jones. Silver. Kenny Stills for the Texans. And Tyrell Williams. We're getting a lot of like Raiders receiver parallels. A couple Tyrell Williams. We have the Bryan Edwards auto. It's 52 of 199. 2 Keelan Dosses. Michael Warren and JaMychal Hasty. Josh Allen. Go hard or go Mahomes. Michael Thomas. 76 of 175. Another one for Will. Julian Blackmon and Zach Bond. Another gold. What a break. All right, we'll save that one for the end. I always like ending on a high note. Fireworks of Twommy and a purple Tyler Higbee. 70 of 125 for Finns. Stanley and DeAndre Swift. And Donovan Peoples-Jones is our first auto. Ruby Wave, 16 of 149 for the Browns. LB, Lee, that's coming your way, buddy. Keyshawn Vaughn and Van Jefferson. All right, last 6 packs here. Emergent, DeAndre Swift, and Blue Ice, Ronald Jones. Bucks, J. May, 2 of 99. Jeff, congrats. It's a nice card. The guy scores a lot of touchdowns. The new rumbling, stumbling, bumbling Buccaneer. Silver. I'm just going to start calling them Wilvers because he gets all of them. Prizm Wilver. Zach Bond. Jonathan Ogden. 216 of 249. Jordan Brooks and AJ Terrell. It's never a good sign when you see a player this far into the season. We're here at week 12. I mean, I'm sure they make this stuff way early, but that the only photo that they can use is a combine shot. Combine running the 40. Blue wave of Jordan Jenkins for the Jets. 31 of 199. Lynn Bowden and Jacob Eason. All right, let's hope for no auto here. No auto, no auto. That means we got a gold auto coming up. Come on, no. All right, no autograph here. Sick. Dawkins, Lockdown, Okuda, and Michael Ojemudia. Come on, no autos. Ah, bummer. Oh, nope, maybe not. Thought that was a backwards card, but I think it's a Brilliance instead. It is. Yes. Julio Jones, Brilliance, and Cortland Sutton, Ruby Wave, 73 of 149. Terrell Lewis and Trevon Diggs. All right. Never in my life have I hoped that there wasn't an auto in a pack more than right now. Actually, that's not true. When we set aside the Superfractor pack from 2013 Bowman Jumbo. We got down to the last pack and we were like, please no auto, and there was no auto, and the Superfractor auto was Correa. So that was more important. No auto. Gold auto time. Let's get it. Kenny Golladay, 36 of 75 for the Lions. Jordan Love and Tyler Johnson. All right. I'm going to give you guys a second. If you are in this break, you get one guess. Guess who the gold auto is. And if you get it right, you get one of my 30-card value packs from Don Russ. So everyone take a second here. If you're in the break, take a guess. Who is the auto? Gold auto. Mike, no bias whatsoever. I like that. Stand up. All right. I love everyone's rooting for themselves. Like, that's what I would do too. Guys, another like 45 seconds or so. I know there's a little bit of a lag. Get your guesses in. I mean, that's the correct answer. Right there. Those are two great guesses. Someone Will has or no one at all. Those are the two best guesses by far. That's funny. All right. We're going to do it. There's one. Hurts. All right. Get those out of the way. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Daniil Hunter. I'm going to peek because I just want to see if it's upside down or not. It is not upside down. Not upside down. And I hope it's autographed. It's definitely a rookie. I saw the rookie card logo. So either we got shorted an auto and we have a gold rookie, or we have a gold auto. Wow. That's pretty good. I mean, not as good as it would have been if this product came out at the beginning of the year. But I got to imagine that's a couple dollars. Henry Ruggs! Nine of 10. Henry Ruggs, gold auto. Very, very, very nice. So, pretty excellent break. Pretty excellent stuff. Back to the shelf. We'll try again later. Awesome stuff. Oh, thanks to everyone watching on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and cut the live video there for now since I don't know if we're going to be doing anything else. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. A lot of great hits. Top two. Ruggs Gold Auto to 10. Herbert Silver auto. And we got a Joe Burrow Blue Wave to 199 non-auto in this mix as well. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was pretty sweet. Let's see. What should I make the Herbert? I think Herbert should be the cover photo. Where are you at, Mr. Herbs? There you are. Bam. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording for now. Alright, if anyone's interested, we can do some more. I'm going to put up a couple more rounds of the PYT Hybrid on the forums. Those seem to fill a lot faster than the random teams. So, I'll put that up. And if anyone's interested in doing anything now, just go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go maybe watch a movie with the wife. So, give me 1 second, Will. Now I'll let you know. Centering on the rugs looks spot on. Rug centering is good. It's got a print line, but it's a little bit hard for me to tell in my basement. My lighting is it's like too much. So I see things that don't actually affect the card grade, like underneath the surface. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, the rug's definitely well centered, but it might have a surface issue. But I can't tell in my basement. I have to get into my light in my office. I'll check the Burrow in just a second. All right. Oh, what's up, dude? Joe, how's it going, man? I've called your name a couple times in the beginning here. I don't think so much in this break. No, I mean, I think you got in this round, you grabbed a nice DeAndre Swift rookie or two, maybe an insert and a regular. But, all right, ladies, calm it down with the checking, all right? I'm going as fast as I can. It's Burrow first. Take a number. All right, let's see, Burrow. And then I'll do Herbert. But you definitely got something in the, I think it was the PYT Hybrid. So Burrow, a little bit off-center both ways. Top to bottom's worse than left to right. And same thing, it's got the same print line as the rugs. But again, it's very difficult to explain. I think it's because my lighting is coming from all angles, and I have different colored lights. I can see underneath the surface, like the top coat of gloss, if that makes sense. So I see scratches that aren't actually scratches on the card. It's just imperfections in the actual card making process. Is the best way that I can explain it. But so I can't tell until I get to the office for that. But the centering is definitely 9 at best. So. Got a touch of white showing on one of the corners. This card looks like a stone cold 9 to me, even without being able to give you a definitive answer on these circuits. But still a very nice card. Let's check Mr. Herbs. All right. So centering. Centering is tiny bit off, tiny bit top to bottom. Still looks good enough to me to be a 10 center, 10 centering though, or to qualify for a 10, just off the centering alone, because it's definitely 50-50 left to right, and it looks 55-45 top to bottom. At worst, it's 60-40, which is what you need. 60-40 one way and 55-45 the other. So you're good on centering. The auto is all on sticker, not like that matters for PSA, but so you're good if you have a preference as opposed to PSA or BGS both ways so far. Super tiny corner issue. Nothing major at all. Nothing that would concern me if it was mine. Unless there's something on the surface, though, like I said, that I can't see here. Looks good. Looks good. Herbert looks good. Unless there's something I can't see on the surface because of my lighting, but I don't think that's the case. Normally I can tell when there's going to be something that I can or can't see. Nothing here is like sticking out to me as even like a potential risk. So good stuff, dude. All right, that is badass. Yeah, you're gonna have a good mail day, Will. I already so it's gonna be weird. It's gonna come in a box, and they're gonna be two separate things inside the box. I had already packed up all the Chronicle stuff, and then I realized once you jumped in the football stuff, I was like, instead of making you wait for two packages because this one might be too heavy, it's just easier to ship them together. So you'll probably get it on Tuesday because I'm gonna make them ship it. Well, I'm not gonna make them. I'm gonna ask them to ship it on Monday, and they will if I ask them to. So it should be 1 day, maybe 2 days. I don't know if you're I think you might be just outside of the 1 day ship for UPS, but. Oh, it's all good, brother. I mean, we're happy to have you here. We just finished up. Let me actually go back to round 1 real quick on the list and see who you had. There's the Bucks, the Dolphins, the Panthers, and the Bills. I want to say we had a Tua. We definitely had a Tua base in the first round. I think the Panthers. I feel like we had a numbered Panthers card. Oh, I'll take a look. I have the stack right here in front of me. Stupid. Let's see. Uter Gross Matos, base rookie. Panthers, Dolphins, Bucks, Bills. Panthers, Dolphins, Bucks, and Bills. Gabriel Davis, rookie. Chris Godwin to 149. Tua base. Derek Brown, rookie. Jeremy Chin, that's who it was. That's who I was talking about that I called your name. Jeremy Chin, Ruby Wave to 149. He literally might win D Rookie of the Year. He's been very, very nice. He's the guy who scored 2 touchdowns in 2 plays last week. That's why I would call your name. Keyshawn Vaughn, insert rookie. A Zach Moss, rookie. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby for you, Joe. In round 1, so sounds good, Will. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna hop off and enjoy the rest of the Friday night, hang out with the dogs and the wifey. But I'll put up another round. I think I'll put up rounds 3 through 6, just like I did 1 through 3 of hybrid. I'll just put them together in the same thread. It makes it a little bit easier for me to keep track. So I'll either do that tonight or tomorrow. Probably gonna watch a movie. I watched a couple movies on Netflix today at work. Lucky for me, I'm be envious. I get to open cards for a living, at least half my living, my side job here. And the other part of my job is to sell cards, so still great. But on top of that, I get to watch movies at work because my dual screens, I always don't need them, so I just put something up because I literally sit alone in an office all day. So also great, no coworkers. Boom, no one really bothers me. But watched a couple movies today. Marauders, pretty good on Netflix. So was Rust Creek. Both pretty good. I mean, I watch a lot of movies, so I would say Marauders was a little more interesting of a plot. Rust Creek was kind of the typical stuff you expect from that kind of movie, but I enjoyed the actress that was in it, Hermione Corfield. She was good. And the person that she winds up spending most of the movie with, he did a good job too. I liked his character. So Will, I think I can do that. I have to check and see how many I have in stock. And Mike, I will ignore your PM, which I saw it pop up. I'm assuming it was about checking the Herbert for grading. If you want to insure it, that'll be the only way you owe me anything. I'm always happy to upgrade, expensive cards to priority for no extra charge. But insurance, that'll be on you. It's roughly, I think it's $12 per 1,000. So if you want to do that, just let me know, and I'll get you a quote, and then you can just send it over after I get the exact number. So, but Will, I'll check on that on Monday because I might be able to check tomorrow. I might be going to the office tomorrow, but next time in the office, I'll look and see if I have any extras, and if I do, I'll just let you know what to send me, and I'll toss it in your shipment. So, all right, guys, that was fun. Let's do it again soon. I also might be putting up another non-sport break, so if any of you guys are into Stranger Things or Game of Thrones, I'm either going to be doing. I was talking to Glenn, one of my favorite non-sport guys out there on the forums, Glenn87, about a couple more. So either Game of Thrones Complete, not the archive box this time, the actual case, or the Stranger Things autograph collections pack that we did a while back. They're back on sale for $175. So, yeah. So, might run another hit draft of those. That'll be fun stuff. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna jump off. Thanks as always. Enjoy your weekend, and maybe I'll see you guys back tomorrow or Sunday for some more Prizm. Laters.